Yes. All right. Microsoft Chat GPT. How do you use it on a regular basis that you feel like it's invaluable?
So I have an Amazon AWS account where I used cold storage on Glacier, and I want to take everything down and delete it. And you have to use Python, which is a scripting language, right? And in the past, I've tried to like do it and like use the regular web and ask questions. It's awful. I couldn't do it. It's so frustrating. I just did it yesterday. I had ChatGPT walk me through. I said, pretend you are a software development professor. I'm a high school student. Walk me through step by step by step how I can delete an archive and a vault on my AWS account. And it did it. And it was incredible. And I was just running the script overnight, and it was incredible. I wrote an entire Python script yesterday. Well, I didn't write it. It wrote it for me, and I just like replaced a few things, but I asked the questions. And here's the thing for people that want to experiment with it. When you do your prompts, tell ChatGPT, pretend you are X. Like pretend you are a radio host, or pretend you are a journalist and write blah, 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 or pretend you are this and I am this. Tell me what to do for this. And that's the way to kind of structure your prompts. And then you could just keep playing around with that and thinking about it. Another way I'm going to try to use it is to process transcripts from podcasts and tell me what are the best SEO keywords to attach to my podcast.
Now that's a good, hold on now. Say that again.
So it can process huge amounts of text, right? And
what do you feed it for it to do this?
You get a transcript and you can copy and paste it right into ChatGPT. Now, if there is a word count limit of like, I think with GPT-4, it's like 20,000 words. So I'm like trying to figure that part of it out right now. But if you have like a 20-minute show or whatever, you can put your transcript in there and say, first, pretend you are a podcast copywriter built on SEO, right? Tell me write me a description of this podcast episode.
I love that
on there. And then also tell me this SEO keywords that I should use. There's other things like I wanted to start, as Microsoft is doing. You have a meeting, and as a producer, you should always be sending follow-up emails. Here's what we need to be doing, blah, 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 blah. I want to be doing that more often. My team and I sometimes will forget to do that. We'll forget to send a follow-up, or we'll forget to maybe take notes. And then something a week later, you're like, what was that thing that we said in the thing? And if you could do that, the only problem I have is that you have to like, technically, I think you have to record each call then, which is, I think, problematic. I'm not crazy about that. I would rather it just like write a transcript and then I have the transcript, as opposed to like I'd rather have a recorded document than like a video of the thing.
So you can upload audio to ChatGPT?
No, you would have to get the transcript. Yeah. And but it will do things now where like you can draw a website and show it to GPT-4, like a picture, and it will write you the HTML code for that website.
No freaking way.
I've turned you.
No, you haven't, because
this is crazy.
No, Smiz. And I don't want to be like, old people. Like when I was coming up, milk was 10 cents. I don't want to be that person.
Yeah, don't do it.
But here's my concern. At some point, the thing gets smarter because smart people are using it.
Sure.
So the smarter you are, the smarter you're making this thing. And in my estimation, you are creating a behemoth, $1 trillion company, and not getting anything in return but the information. So you're getting all of you who are right now excited. You're literally making this thing powerful by feeding it all of this information.
Sure.
That it didn't have before you gave it to it.
Sure.
And eventually it's going to have all the information, because you're going to keep making it smarter and smarter, and it's going to refine and get better and better and better. And this is going to be $1 trillion company. And so there's one thing that I feel like, why am I participating in your wealth? Why am I doing that? Didn't we do enough building this country? I don't need to now give you all my goodness, because I got a lot of goodness. I feel very strongly about that. I got a lot of goodness. I'm not giving my goodness to something that I don't know what the community flow is of the people that, what they're going to do with it. I have no idea. I know what I would do with it. It would be something good for humanity. I can't trust these mother freakers. Number one. Number two, Cena, in addition to the financial part of it, I just feel like the machines will take over everybody's jobs, and I don't want to participate in that either.
Couple things. It's clear you trust Elon Musk more than ChatGPT.
No, I don't trust anybody.
Well, you use Twitter.
I use Twitter in a way that a lot of people do not use Twitter.
Oh, okay. Let's hear this.
You know what? I'm not.
You're on it. You're tweeting.
Yeah, but I'm not giving it information.
What do you mean? They're taking the information. They don't need you to give them information.
I'm not giving them anything. No, they don't get my goodness. Nope. I'm not streaming on there. I'm not in their chat thing that they have. Listen, I'm not in any of it. I don't really use Twitter other than for communicating the things that are on the show.
When the calculator came around, all the people that used abacuses were like, well, I guess we're out of a job. But look at how much more work was created because people had calculators. So this is creative destruction. For the short run, there will be some loss of jobs for sure. There has to be some change. But generally, technological innovations bring up new and more jobs, right? Now, yes, in the future, will my son have a summer job where he's polishing a robot? Probably. Right. All right. To that point, though, the people that had abacuses were smarter than we are. We can't add and subtract without a damn calculator now. It's true. Like, we're addled. It's made us real lazy. It has done this thing where it's like we depend on it, but we have to figure out ways to use it, because if we do not use these things, they will use us. You cannot take
it's a catch-22. You're giving it the power to use you.
I'm not giving it the power to use me.
I'm
taking the power for myself.
You think you are. That's the trick.
I think you think you're not giving them the power when you're
I think that I'm not giving it the power, but actually I think that you're giving it the power to control you. You will be a slave to the machine. 866-801-8255. At the same time, this SEO keyword thing might be something to do. All right, let me figure this out.